Hi everybody, it's Sune over here and welcome to my channel. Today we have a doll challenge, Hi Barbie, and the theme is Merry and Bright. And let me fix that bit of bright. This challenge is put on by Marna of Dolls Rescued and Dory of Dory's Dollies. Peach here isn't a Barbie. She is a ball-jointed doll, but she's here because Fuyu, also a Volks ball-jointed doll, is here with two of my vintage Barbies in their new Christmas outfits. I don't know the exact years that I got these Barbies. This is a cheaper version of a Malibu Barbie. She had just come in a swimsuit at the time I had gotten her. And I don't remember what she was. I have one other vintage Barbie though, and I don't know if I've got the right one in the right outfit, but I do have one Barbie upstairs in her original outfit. Or maybe this one's original outfit. I don't know. And of course Jeannie is still here because, well, why not? This first Barbie is wearing a JSK, or those who don't know, a jumper skirt. Then with snowflake, I think flannel I used. And I went ahead and cut out around the snowflake pattern to make the chest piece. In the back she has snaps with buttons to hide them. And a ribbon holds up the top with a little bell up here at the collar. The shirt and, well, the shirt anyway, had come from Temu or somewhere like that. These leggings are actually old pantyhose that I put on her sometime back in the late 80s or early 90s. Those have been there for a while. And of course she has Barbie shoes on. Those are modern Barbie shoes. They were a little bit tight on her. Of course, the top is meant for a modern Barbie too, and the reason she needed this top piece to cover it, it's way too tight for a Barbie of her age. But I am glad to say I didn't manage to lose her ring or her earrings. Those just kind of poke in there, and those were usually the first things that went missing. Alright, this Malibu Barbie is, of course, wearing see-through green Barbie boots. I don't even remember when I got those, but they are modern. In her case, they actually fit. Her leggings and her blouse actually came from, I believe, Temu? Maybe Wish? But her dress, not really a dress, it's more of a pinafore, but I just didn't feel like trying to figure out how to sew up the sides on her shape, because she's even more extreme shape than she is, even though she's a couple of years, just only a couple of years older. But anyway, we have a nice glittery pine needle fabric for her. Looks pretty nice, the lace color, and some red ribbon in her hair, and also to keep it closed. And if I'm not mistaken, she actually is my oldest Barbie. Actual real Barbie that I've ever owned. And finally, just an honorable mention here for Peach and for Fuyu. Like I said before, Fuyu is a very early Volks Dolphy Plus. She came, sorry about the shaking, she came as a kit, pretty much the same way that you do model kits, with all of her parts on sprues. You had to break them loose and put her all together with screws and everything. I've been trying really hard to find more of these because they stopped manufacturing them a really long time ago. And I would love to get a hold of some more. And this little darling, Peach, who's hiding behind her fox, she is a Resin Soul U. She has a brother called Me, which I didn't manage to get him either. Sometimes I'll see them floating around. But this one is an actual resin ball-jointed doll. And they're just here because, well, they fit the size. So they came to the party, and the more the merrier. Anyway, guys, thank you so very much for watching. And don't forget to visit any of the others who are doing the Hi Barbie Challenge today. And also look out for all of us doing the, what is the other one called? Dolls Gone Goth, day after tomorrow. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Visit me on Patreon, Rumble, Discord, and Etsy. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.